in my room. So when she comes up to do some sneaky ass shit, she gets blown up. But I just don't want her to, fuck me up by slipping something under the door. So if you just foam the underside of the door.
I want to say so much right now.
Doesn't one explosive already do like 30 damage?
Yeah, 25 base.
Don't worry
if
about
3
it.
explosions going off at once.
Don't worry about it. It's a cool factor.
It's his money. It's his money.
Yeah, and he's fine. He wants to use 3. He chose 3.
More to the point, as a rules point, damage drops off by 1 every 2 meters.
Well, how many meters away am I right now?
6.
That's fine.
Was it shaped? I don't know. That's
Carbine's not a smart man. He's just an effective man.
Well, looks like even if we succeed, she might succeed too.
Look, I'll explain to you why this is great for you, even if I don't survive after the fact. But if I do survive, it's still great, and it just increases the legend of Carbine.
We need some lesser explosives for things like this.
I think we're good. I mean, unless you have something else to set up.
No, that's all I got.
Alright, so, Carbine, you're set up, you're just sitting in your room waiting.
Yes.
And you're watching the feed, I presume.
Yeah, I've got goggles with the setup and everything, yeah.
Cool. Boomer, you've set up 3 explosives behind his door so that nobody can see them.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're using your fly spy and sending your feed out to the rest of the team.
Yep.
And he's just kind of sitting on the wall or on the ceiling or in a light or something.
It doesn't particularly matter where he is.
Right. He's just small and he's there. And Overclock, you go into a different building entirely to sit around.
Yep.
Okay. Let me go ahead and give you basic layout. And Flynn, you are going to go ahead and be at the meet. Or rather, you're going to wait like another 6 hours until it happens.
Is that me?
Yes. Sorry, I meant Asagawa.
Asagawa comes in, walks in, dies, and is dead. Perfect. Anyway, I guess I'm waiting in the back, waiting for her early ahead of
Roll me your edge total, John.
My edge?
Yes. This is mostly just a luck check.
edge for. Whoa!
How do you just roll that? There it is. What is rolling edge? So just 3d6? Because I have 3
just roll your 3 dice.
Oh my god, it happened.
Not only is nobody living there, it is also unlocked. You can just go right in.
Oh my god. It happened. Somebody rolled successes on every single die.
It's such a tiny fucking I don't know.
For such a tiny thing, just to prevent annoyances here, even.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's like this perfect setup. Now we're not cool bastards. We're just assholes trying to kill someone because we were told to.
That's
Look, collateral damage for me is like bad, but I don't give a shit. It's like it has to happen for the better of the future.
So everyone is waiting around for a while. Shall we fast forward to the meet?
Unless something happens, yeah.
Boomer, you're just kind of hanging out at the street.
I'm in my car.
Let me get you a car then.
Listen to the music in your car.
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna chill.
The classical music. You like big butts and you cannot lie.
Are you gonna park on the side like an asshole?
That's a good point. I'm gonna just sit at the bus stop.
eating children.
Oh man, where'd you get that quality image of a car from?
Man, I got it from QualityStutterStock.com cars.
That's too real. Did you get that car from the car fox?
So you're here, but you're sitting at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Okay. And Flynn is not here, but his token is just here for convenience.
If my car is here, I'll sit in my car.
I'm here. See, I'm not here in physics in my meat. I'm here in spirit.
You can always find an excuse to come.
No. Fuck that. I'm
Is
not
that
dying.
fucking Rihanna? Is Rihanna the fucking face changer?
1 second.
God, what a terrible person.
Alright. You wait for your meet at the Nova Club in your back room. Or, you get there at a reasonable time.
I get there early.
And not too long after, waiting, the aforementioned woman walks in. Dark skin, curly hair. She's wearing, a white tank top, camo Ares military jacket, combat boots, and jeans. She looks a little bit punkish right now. She sort of looks over at you, kind of raises a little bit of an eyebrow, and just takes a seat at the table with you.
This is the back room, right?
Yes, this is the back room.
Just to make certain that this was apparent, I said I'd be invisible except for my suit.
You never mentioned that.
Yeah, I mentioned that like a million
Yeah, you
times.
did.
He
Okay,
did.
So,
so what's with the getup?
oh well, you know what they say. Everybody who hires you is just a suit. Thought this would be funny.
She gives a little bit of a smirk. Alright, I'll bite.
Alright. Funny enough, I'm not actually just I need you to kill someone I actually know and consistently talk with. And I
Oh.
have no chance of killing in any lifetime.
Alright.
The guy I
What?
Shadowrun with, his name's Carbine. He lives at this location, and he is fucking built. Seriously, like a tank. In fact, I think I saw him eat tanks. I don't know where, but I'm sure I saw him just pour a box of tanks into a bowl and eat them.
No milk. That's how hardcore he is.
No milk. But I guess you get my point in my that I think is still real in some way.
She pulls out a candy bar and is eating it while listening to you. Yeah, well. Sounds like tough shit.
Yeah. Well,
God, I'm gonna need some ordnance for that.
that's why I hired you. So, okay. So the hiring cost for being a Johnson was the 11,000 or 17,000, right?
Right, and that's in escrow as like to guarantee that if you run off and refuse to pay, she'll still get paid.
Right.
But if she
And-
dies, then you probably get a refund. To the best of your knowledge.
Right. So if what I say now is how much I'm planning to if she succeeds, right?
Right. Make your offer.
Well, let's see. I'd be willing to offer you roughly 50,000 new for this mark.
50,000?
Yes.
Jeez. Guy, he's dangerous, isn't it?
Actually, no. I just really hate this guy, whether or not he's actually dangerous or not. I mean, 90% of the reason why he succeeds at doing anything is he intimidates people.
Yeah, well, you won't be wanting him dead if you liked him.
Yeah, he screws me.
Alright. I think I could get a couple more guys with that. Make it 60,000, I could probably cover them all.
No. Simply 50,000. I'll only go to 60,000 if she beats me in a, face check.
Negotiation.
Negotiation time. This is still bargaining.
Mm-hmm.
Any specific bonuses or no bonuses?
Nope, just rolling straight.
Can she beat a 6? Probably not. Unlikely.
I'm managing alright.
No. 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 It's just 50,000. Oh, I'm getting. I think I out of character. I think I bid too high on this one. I mean, it's certainly got her attention.
You talk her down a little bit, and she crosses her arms and goes, alright, whatever. But if she kills someone, I want some hazard pay, alright?
Alright. Okay.
Alright. So tell me what he's actually got. So he's built like a tank, but what does he do?
Let's see. As far as I can tell, he can physically rip a door off a hinge, crush a guy's skull on his hand, and he likes to use. What's that thing he uses again called? Composite bow. That's it. That's legitimately all he uses to just destroy people.
No guns, armor-piercing ammo. Crushing cars. Jeez, he's not a frickin' adept or something, is he?
Nope.
Alright.
Did I challenge rating is too high for them?
And you said he lives at this location, right?
Right. Oh, actually, it's possible that I talked to the people the group ahead of time. Can I give them the location, like, to the room to the left or something? Or do they want the actual room he's going to be sitting in?
Which room are you going to tell her?
What did you guys want? Room did you want me to send her?
We're not there.
No, what room? What location did you want me to
Tell her
send
what you're gonna tell her.
This is your choice right now.
Well, okay, I'll send them to the room that you guys gave me. Because you told me ahead of time because I
There we
wasn't
go
there.
then.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. So he lives there. How often does he leave? Does he go out for stuff much? Does he just kind of hole up?
He holes up.
Does he know you're coming?
Not at all. In fact, the only way he'd possibly know, he could read our thoughts right here and now. Which is very unlikely since, again, I don't think he has any magical possible. Because...
Well, I've heard it happen once.
Right, but I'm talking maybe 1% chance. If 1% was like, I don't know, 0.01% actually, honestly, I don't know.
Alright. Alright, 50,000? I got this.
If this goes
This is the deal.
out of character, if this goes sideways, I basically leave town.
You are almost obligated to pay 50,000.
Yes, I know.
So we'll go over what happens if that happens.
Carvine commits suicide. Ah, fuck you.
Oh god. Just raising middle finger to people.
I didn't know what to say. I just said 50,000 right off the Should have planned this out ahead of time. A little bit better. But, yeah, no, I'm sure you guys can handle it. Explosive, bro.
Alright. I got this. You want much evidence, or should I just send you a message when it's done?
If you do manage to kill him, wants a vial of his blood, so I can confirm it. DNA.
Oh my gosh, you're one of those guys.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm paying
Fuck
you.
you too.
I can't wait what this turns out to be
Oh,
like Batman versus Superman. I go to punch her with super strength, and she raises up the robot arm and just like stops me.
God.
It's like, uh-oh.
Oh, dude.
It's gonna look up her in her face like, uh-oh.
Seriously though, you should really rely on the fact that he's not going to know this is coming. This is completely out of the blue. No way. This guy.
I told you, I got this. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, and remember, have fun. As I hold up two invisible hands, giving a thumbs up that she can't see.
Hey, one more thing before I go. You don't happen to know anyone who'd want to buy some med info, would they? You don't have any like contacts or info brokers? Looking for a good price, but I hate everyone.
I'm trying to think. Actually, honestly, I might be able to info. I'm not certain. I might actually be able to info broke that for you. How juice are we talking? Top secret or only just kind of top secret?
We're talking like probably years-long research experiments here. Sure, that's valuable to someone.
Eh,
I want a part for lower than 20,000, though.
right.
But
Well,
yeah, if you get a lead on someone who wants to buy it, I'll go ahead and give them a call.
Right. Okay. Here's a. Do I don't know if I have a burner cell. Do I?
Do you?
Why? I have to check my comlinks background equipment. Nope, I don't actually have a backup comm, so I can't give her a number for later. Unless I want to give her my straight comm. Which I do not!
Okay.
So, no, but yeah. Contact me through the guy who contacted you if you want to sell that information and you need some more help. Once I, maybe in 3 days, maybe I can give you some, leads.
Alright. I'll keep in touch. I'll tell you when the job's done. Peace. Just, combat boots out of there.
Then I text to Boomer the sandwiches in the sandwich. I hope she understands what that means.
What'd you text me?
A sandwich is a sandwich.
I want to get on the comms and set up the group call with everyone but Flynn. And I want to go, guys, I think we need to seriously consider the possibility that Flynn is retarded.
How many times have you actually talked to me? I think a whopping -0. Like, legitimately, we have never talked. I sent you a message that said sandwiches or sandwiches. And the only context you would get is that the meeting was over, but that's it.
It's because of that message that Boomer doesn't see Starlight come up because he's just too boggled by it. Like, what the
I'm
fuck?
sitting there staring at it, like, what does that mean? What does this mean?
If this all goes sideways, I'm fucking ditching town. Burning my sin, just leaving. It's the reason why I was invisible at the meeting. Yeah. Kill her, Carbine. Kill her. And then I get a drink. I spend a couple minutes there. I leave. I go home, and that's the end of it. And I guess that's where my character drops out for this.
Okay.
For the session, because if you guys fail, I can't really back you up.
So now is the question, do we save this fight for next time, or do I just try to roll with this?
Let's just finish
It's darn near
As soon as she
3.
Yeah,
gets to the door
let's do this.
blowing that shit, she's dead.
I
I'm
wanna
here and
see
do
the
it, and it's 3.
I mean, Carbine, do you want to fight her, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, no, I want to do this. I want to go all the way. I'm in raring for this fight.
Go ahead, dude. I'll blow it up when he gives me a signal.
Well, no, you blow it when you get to the appointed point where you're supposed to blow it. I'm just saying that I don't think it's
She's
gonna.
going to die.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't think it's gonna kill her though. I think there's gonna be something happens.
All right. Soon as she gets to that door, Griff.
I've wagered money I don't have to kill my friends, I don't know.
It's alright, Flynn. We were never your friends.
Well, I mean, that kind of goes for everyone. We're all Shadowrunners.
Boomer, go ahead and give me a perception check. Okay. Alright, you see nothing.
You see
Jones.
nothing?
Overclock, you were doing Matrix Overwatch, aren't you?
Yes.
Go ahead and do a Matrix perception.
Come on, 8.
Any penalties?
No. Well, it's the Barons, -2.
I have a program to counter that.
Okay then, perfect. Let's see, what am I rolling opposed here? Plus intuition. Alright, you have 3 successes, and it's going to be versus...
Oh, fuck.
You don't see anything.
Wow, that's just crazy bad luck.
Does the fly spy not detect her?
I think the thing is that you're watching through the fly spy, and if you didn't see it...
Well, no, I'm looking through Overwatch. I'm just looking for changes in the Matrix.
No,
So
I'm answering Turtle John's question.
Nobody notices anything. However, Boomer, you notice a car actually drive past. One of the windows is rolled down, and one person, while technically in the driver's seat, is not actively driving.
Oh, so it's a rigger.
Whoa, whoa, she's black, but I don't think it's that far, man.
It's about like 9:30 right now, by the way.
Racism.
The car drives off, and nothing happens. What are you all planning to do for the next several hours?
I'm gonna go to sleep in the back of my car until someone wakes me up, tells me shit's going down.
I mean, I'm still doing it.
Alright,
Probably
so
play
you're
games.
standing there ready, Carbine. And what about you, Overwatch?
play games, listen to music, just kind of waiting, checking
Cool.
out my stuff every once in a while.
You're just chilling.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me another Matrix perception check. Oh. Right. You still don't notice anything.
I mean, you figure that they noticed that you all are there, that's why they went by?
Well, he doesn't notice anything on the Matrix. And Boomer only noticed the car pass by once, which was not hiding itself. Sometime around midnight, the car drives back up again, and 2 people step out. They walk past this car, and they head into this building. And then the car drives off again.
Were they walking around with rifles and machine guns?
One of them does not appear to be very heavily armed. If he has anything, it might be concealed. The other one is flaunting a rifle. He was a rather big troll at that. But he has disappeared into the building. You can give Matrix perception checks if you'd like.
Yeah, let's see if I can locate him. I'm still running. Well, I've got about -2 from running silent.
Whoops. Alright. You managed to actively perceive the Matrix that their icons are actually up at the top of the building now, about 2 stories up.
Okay. We're getting somewhere.
The first one, you notice, does not have very much other than a smart gun system attached to a gun. The other one,
He went blank again. First one didn't have
Sorry.
much.
The one labeled Muscle has a smart gun system, and so does the other one. The second one might be better armed. Let me see what I can find out about them. I wrote them down. Here he is. Right. He has... You notice that there are a few more weapons on the one labeled Muscle, including a taser, as well as maybe several cybernetic implements attached to them. However, they are not wireless.
All right, so I can hack their smart link there later
You
if
could.
wanted. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything at the moment.
You could. You keep an eye on them.
Is there a way I can tell? No, never mind.
What is your Fly Spy equipped with, by the way?
I know it has the thing where I can. Oh no, nothing. It's just a flash spy.
No sensors?
No sensors.
You probably have at least a camera
I think
on a given
I think
thing.
it's built in
Yeah.
1 or 2. Even my bike has 2 free sensors.
The only question is what? And I guess we're just going with like camera and microphone right now. Just standard arrangement,
those are
nothing
the
strange. And I just think I need to look up one more detail.
And then I get tased in round 1. I go down.
I am going to inhale a cram.
Ah, good. I think that's the one that lets you stay up all night.
It's
How long does it
the
last?
initiative booster. It lasts for me 7 hours.
Okay, cool, awesome. Where was it? Barriers.
You cram?
Yep, drugs.
I think that puts you up to the same as me, doesn't it?
That should put me up at max 5d6 plus 11.
Oh, I'm in 19 plus 5d6. So yeah, about same as me. It's the 5d6 that matters.
How'd you get 19? Oh, yes.
Because of all the high, shit, I don't remember. Let's see where we at. Reaction 5, intuition, etc. Modifiers. Don't know. Going by Chummer on this one.
98 is what I want. Here we go. I gotta read this example to figure out how this works, because this is going to be very important in the next few minutes.
Look, I'm not saying that I'm confident that I'll win this, but I do have my PDF open to the dead man's trigger. I've got 1 edge point, and that's all I'm waiting for.
I have 4 edge points. Jesus
I have
Christ,
to
you
get-
could use
I
them.
mean, if you fuck up,
That's-
then both of you die, so it's okay.
Yeah, still a win-win. Like I said, I do have a $25,000 bounty on me.
Because they'd be less pissed off at me on that situation. But at the same time, probably dead still. I just burn my sin and run away.
I'm gonna be writing this down.
Is there penalties for being completely evil and insane?
Completely equal what?
People don't
Evil
like
and
you.
insane.
Yes, people will hate you.
I mean, other than that.
Well, I mean, that's literally social
Sometimes you
penalties.
receive less karma for being a cold-hearted bastard.
So if I start like doing my final plan and then the test subjects like are failures and I start murdering them with a gun and then throwing them into a pit to incinerate them, is that being a cold-hearted bastard or being a scientist? Or a little bit of both.
1 second. This is complicated because I'm trying to figure out like how thing works and then thing works and then thing works.
Sorry, I'll just let you do what you need to do.
This is a slight rule break because I didn't anticipate I would be doing this, but I'm kind of interested that I am.
I hope this is the right assassin. Does anybody else realize that 2 of us are super squishy? Only one of us is the strongest, and essentially is the entire fighting team in one person.
Flynn, are you just staying away from this area, by the way?
Yeah, I'm not in this area.
Okay, good.
I'm at my house.
You're just waiting to see what happens.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send another message to Turtle.
Okay, so I guess it just does not apply that at all. I'm going to assume.
Shooting through barriers? You want to shoot me through 4 feet of concrete? Is that what you're trying to do?
It's a little less dense than that, but it's possible.
I know it's possible. I'm literally on the same page. Dead Man's Trigger is on the same page as shooting through barriers.
Mm-hmm. I was actually trying to figure out if armor penetrations applies to that. Like, do I subtract the armor penetration from the barrier and then the shot goes through? Or do I just leave that for when it actually hits the intended target? I think it might actually have to do enough damage over the armor first, and then the barrier just takes a little bit of damage. Do tokens. The car rolls up again, blocking the bus stop like an asshole.
I think the armor penetration goes through to the next object as well.
Okay, so it would factor into breaking the barrier, you think?
Yeah, the way it reads to me is that if the damage is enough to go through, then it keeps going until the damage isn't enough. So I mean, if the wall doesn't absorb all the damage, then the bullet still has momentum. Therefore,
So, like, a normal assault rifle would just go straight through, like, a normal wooden door, then, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfectly fair.
that's the way I read it. I mean, I don't have as much knowledge of the rules as you do, though, so.
This is just what I'm figuring. So the figures go ahead and move. You two are both wide awake. Boomer is not unless someone decides to wake Boomer.
Yeah, I'm fucking sleeping. Good night.
I actually wanted to follow up with my text message. I don't know when this would happen. This is whenever I get to my house.
Mm-hmm.
Me say, "Fuck you! You're going to get wrecked."
All right. John, go ahead and make a Matrix perception check real quick.
Just messing with Turtle at this point. Well,
Oops, I did -10 on that.
Oh, whoops. Go and roll again then. Okay. You notice the icon of one person standing outside. The Fly Spy, meanwhile, sees no one heading in or doing anything. When a bullet will attempt to fly through the wall, through the door, and hit Carbine.
Can I dodge a bullet that I've never seen?
Unless you were actively trying to dodge and were aware of this very moment of the attack.
So no.
So no. So this will probably end up being straight armor on this.
That's fine.
So here we get to see how well he does.
Because he's still got to shoot through concrete and then I guess a wooden door.
Yeah. I'm very good at rolling.
17D greater than 5.
Alright, so he gets to keep all those. All but one. So he's sitting right now at 17 damage and AP 8. It goes through the first barrier, which has an armor of 12, and it will lose 1 damage.
Was that the way that works?
Yes, the wall will end up taking a point of damage for being penetrated. It'll then penetrate through the door, which it'll have no problem with, and it'll lose a 2nd point of damage.
dude, I think a bullet going through a wall moves like 90% of its momentum.
Taking the shot, you will be taking 17 damage with armor penetration 8. Or 15 damage, because it has been reduced by 2.
I just want to clarify real quick. Just for the purposes of my understanding. So concrete has an armor value of 20. So that reduces that down to 12. So the bullet going through it only...
What I was using was heavy structural material or reinforced material, like Densoplast.
Yeah, heavy structural material. Yeah, heavy structural material is example concrete. That's armor value of 20 at a structure of 12.
Yep.
Right.
The structure matters for density and how many shots it'll take for it to fall apart, but only the armor matters for penetrating through it.
Yeah, so I mean, armor penetration of -8 reduces that to
12 dice of doing it.
It still has over the amount of damage greater than its armor.
Okay.
Even without armor.
So that just means it goes through it. Okay, I was thinking that's subtracted from the damage.
Oh, I thought the wall still rolled armor.
It says it does.
In this case, it doesn't roll armor. It just strictly says if you don't go over this, you don't go through. And that's how cover works. So you can hide behind a concrete wall, and then something can't hurt you sometimes.
So if the structure rating is exceeded by the
Either they
damage
have
it
to penetrate
suffers.
through it,
Any remaining damage.
with this armor taking away from it, or you have to have
Because
-6 to hit someone behind cover, I think.
the way I was reading it, the 12 would be subtracted from the damage, and 5 was what would go to the next thing. Because if the structure rating is exceeded by the damage it suffers, any remaining damage is transferred to the target behind the barrier. So the remaining damage of 12 from 17 would be 5, right?
What page is this? Let me read it.
198. Come join us.
197 on mine.
Yeah.
Come join the massacre.
Barrier takes 1 point of unresisted damage, allowing the rest of the damage to transfer behind the target. When multiple rounds are fired.
If the barrier takes a hit first, the game master rolls structure plus armor to resist the damage. And then the structure takes any unresisted damage. If the structure rating is exceeded by the damage it suffers, any remaining damage.
Yeah, that's the part I was just reading.
Okay, so what we'll be doing here then is rolling 20 dice to try to absorb that.
Well, it still gets the armor piercing. So whatever structure plus armor is.
So 24 then, basically, is what it gets to roll.
20.
Well, 20 minus 8 is
20
12, so 12 plus
minus
12.
8.
So it's 12 plus 12, 24.
Freaking 12 plus 12.
Structure plus armor. It has a structure of 12 and an armor of 20. 20 minus 8
You're
is
using
12.
something that is much thicker than what is actually here.
You said you're shooting through the concrete. Heavy structure material. That's what you just said.
Material. Densiplast. This is a cheap building.
Eh.
Okay, then just they would ignore 8 of the armor, so 12.
Yeah, so 8, 4, so 12 dice. And it'll just take the hits because it's a wall, so that'll be 4. And so then it reduces that from the damage.
If the structure rating is exceeded by the damage suffers, any remaining damage is transferred to the target behind the barrier. So yeah, that's what I'm reading.
Okay. So wall reduces by 4, and then the door is cheaper. It is, I believe I was using average material, so it will just be rolling 4 structure for this, I think. Or 4 minus 8. Cheap material, 2, 4.
Well, it can't reduce it more than its armor. Armor -2 is just 0.
Yeah, but average material has a structure of 4.
The door does not absorb anything at all.
And now he has to roll at -6 because it's a blind target.
No, he has specific information being fed to him.
Gotcha.
So the bullet has what, 5 damage left in it?
13.
I have no idea where we're getting numbers from anymore. Okay, whatever.
Alright,
The
so
wall
it
would
started
be
at that damage. When it hit the wall rolled its armor, and that's what was subtracted from the damage, not the actual armor number.
The structure, though, the structure was 12 at that point.
Plus 12 armor. So did you roll 16 dice?
No, because it was. No, I'm sorry.
No,
The
no, I
structure
think
was
it's
8
lower
plus
structure.
4 armor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
Structure
you
was 8, so it was
force.
12 total.
Yeah, he rolled 4. That's pretty average.
If we take a look in Griffin's mind right now, all you can hear him screaming is, "Just let me kill you!"
No, I'm trying to figure out how it works, since we're all sitting apparently trying to figure out how it works.
No, he did it right. I see
This is
it.
not a very easy
I don't
section.
see. Will you shut up, Flynn, for one moment?
Go kill yourself.
No, fuck you. I don't see where you did it at all. That's what I'm trying to point out.
Okay, so when a structure gets damaged, instead of rolling, it just takes the hits. It divides the number of dice it has by 4. And that's just what it will get. And that makes things easier to calculate.
Okay, so you're using a different rule that I haven't experienced yet.
Right. This is a rule you can use as well, where if you have something that you are not in danger of and know you can succeed, you can just buy success.
Okay, well that's why I was asking, because it looked like you just said that it just took all the hits, and I'm like, okay, so it subtracts the damage by 12.
Okay. So here the wall took 4 successes for its armor and subtract 4 damage from it. The shot still goes through. When it gets to the door doesn't have enough dice to buy any hits because it lost all the armor, and it goes through.
But do you roll structure still there?
I did. I rolled 2
Okay.
dice, it didn't get anything.
Gotcha.
So now there is a 13 damage, armor piercing 8 shot coming in.
Jeez. Can you soak that? Can you live?
Yeah, I only took 1 hit.
That was after penetration 8. So you have 31 armor. It is not higher than your armor, so it is reduced to stun. You take 1 stun damage.
How do you list damage on the sheet?
I think there might be a condition box there to deal with. Okay, there's a damage tracks and it lists wounds, physical, and stun.
What page?
It's on the right side of the main page. Underneath limits, underneath standard rolls.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Just
There we
roll
go.
1 for stun.
So 1 damage, and let's roll initiative now, because everyone heard that shot.
Oh, did I wake up?
Would you wake up to gunfire?
Yeah, probably.
Well, roll some initiative then.
Oh, that's why mine's 19 then, John.
Yep.
10 reaction plus 9 intuition.
Why did you get him so high? Well, I know the reaction through the. I don't know.
Yes, I am a very crazily built character.
I thought
You're also
Scott-
rolling maximum initiative 5d6. Are you on something right now?
Me? No.
How'd you get 5d6?
Plus 1 from that thing that I'm. You know why? The reason I'm eating people.
Does
And
that
then
stack? Usually, magic and tech doesn't stack. Or magic
That's not
and
tech.
doesn't stack.
He has more magic, I think he says.
yeah, and I also have an.
Well, the adept power specifically says does not stack with anything.
I really love playing on a system that no one knows.
Yeah,
Like
That's
literally in the
so much
adept thing, it says no
easier.
technological magic or other thing can increase your initiative with this.
Well, thank you for bringing it up now.
Well, better now than
Page
later.
310. Hold on, no, now I gotta go read it myself.
Alright, and Boomer has an initiative of 7. Topping the charts here like a champ.
Because at the moment, this is a disease increasing it, not magic or tech.
I mean,
You mean what?
I don't know exactly what it says. You need to read it.
No, it literally only says plus 1 initiative dice. It doesn't say a source or anything. It's literally the disease.
I'll read it. I'll find it.
I'm not arguing the increased reflexes part, I'm arguing the disease part.
This is fine because I need to do initiatives too.
It says other technological and magical increases to initiative. I don't know if the disease counts or what it is. I have no idea.
The disease literally just says plus 1 initiative die as a gained power. And Chummer didn't disagree with it. I know
Okay.
Chummer's not the end all be all, I'm just saying.
Oh, I just assumed it was magical for some reason. Just made sense to me. No, that's cool. Keep it on. I'm using drugs to get the same
So
result.
do you have aids that gives you faster reaction time?
I do. I have cram. I have one that does even
No,
faster
not you,
reaction time.
Theta.
Yeah, no, literally, it also gives me +1 to all movement
Oh, we
strengths.
both have the adept power to move really fast.
Yeah, we both have that. Because that's, like, super good, so why wouldn't you?
Alright.
I mean, I drain people's souls and eat their flesh, and you take drugs. We're all evil, some man.
I just like blowing shit up.
Mm-mm.
I feel like my character's the most normal out of like everything. There's the talking cat, the giant troll covered in armor, and then there's the fucking drug-addled magic guy, and then me in the corner
Magidecker.
who likes to blow shit up.
Alright. So we'll just go along with it for now, and we'll correct it after the session.
There's nothing to correct. He was right.
Okay, then. Cool. Then everything's awesome. Carbine, you get to go first.
I mean, the setup is that somebody has to come in here. So,
So go fuck yourself.
did Boomer wake up?
Yes. In initiative.
What is the active dodge action?
And
You get
action.
-5 initiative, but you get +5
Gymnastics, I think?
No, gymnastics and defense die, yes.
Let me just double check my gymnastics real quick.
And it takes your first swift action.
Yeah, I've got at least a +1 gymnastics. I'll take that. I'll take the active dodge action.
Actually, that's perfect because you don't even lose a turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
So on your turn, and what kind of an action is that? Non-action?
Dodge.
And it lasts for the whole turn.
Okay. So for the entire rest of the combat round, you have some extra dodge.
Literally 1 extra dice.
Okay. And in addition to that, what else are you doing as actions then?
Staying in the room.
Chilling out. Got it. I'm gonna
Wait, that took
resort you a
2
little
turns to do
bit.
that? That took 2 of his turns to do that?
He spent some initiative to do an active dodge.
Oh,
But
okay.
that'll just continue to last. Overclock. What are you going to do?
I am going to try to hack into the rifleman's smart link.
Very well.
Yeah,
You know where it is, so you can go ahead and do hack on the fly right now if you want to just get into it. You will be attacking his comlink, which everything is slaved to.
I get +2 to hack in the tie, which apparently is to specifically remove that penalty.
Okay.
As a put, yeah. It's a program. I've got this running. I've got plus damage going, and I have plus what? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Hold on. Let me just roll the die.
Yeah. So you're just going to try breaking it, or are you going to try taking it over, or?
Do I just roll cyber combat, or do I have to link to it first?
Cyber combat works. I think you have your choice though of using the brute force action or data spike action. Brute force gets you marks and occasionally does damage. Data spike is specifically about doing damage.
I was
It
gonna
is
data
combat and logic limited by attack.
No, I'm going to try to hack it so I can spoof it.
All right, so you're going to go hack on the fly then. Go ahead and roll then. You can also choose to subtract -4 if you want to try going for 2 marks at once or something. Such as the rules.
I don't know how tough the defense is, so I'm just going to go for the single.
What kind of action is Matrix Perception? Because you might be able to just do that and get some information if you wanted to know that.
I'll find out by okay.
go up to 4, and you absolutely get your 1 mark on him.
All right.
And that is your turn for now. Her turn. And... okay. And then this muscle on top of the roof is simply going to wait, because he does not have a target. And nobody knows what's happening yet. The troll with the rifle, meanwhile. He's fired off 1 bullet so far. And he's going to fire off another. He's going to spend 1 action to aim, and then another action to fire. Do 16d6, and he's going to try doing the same thing he did last time, where he will roll against the walls. However, this time you do get to roll all of your dodge first versus his attempt to accurately shoot you.
Oh, okay. I mean, are you doing the wall first or what?
Do your dodge first. Because if he just can't target you properly anyway, then nothing's going to happen. Alright. Even as the shot goes through the wall and dust settles right next to your ankle, you manage to avoid a shot.